Assalamu alaikum. In this video I am going to explain the last three parts of question number 14. First I am explaining part number n. There are two fractions in it. First is 2r minus 1 by 9 and the second one is r minus 1 by 9 and there is minus sign between them. That means you have to subtract these two fractions. First, as we know, we have to make the denominator same, but here the denominators are already same. So what we are going to do, we are going to write the denominator one time in the denominator and write the numerators with a minus sign. Here I have written r minus 1 inside the bracket because in the previous question there is only one variable, only one term in the next fraction. Here there are two terms, so we have to multiply this negative sign inside the bracket with both of the terms. So I have written 2r minus 1 as it is. Now solving the second part, multiply this minus which is outside the bracket with the inside term. So minus r and then minus minus is plus, so plus 1. Now arrange the variable terms first and then the constant terms. So 2r minus r minus 1 plus 1. As you are seeing, I have moved the sign with the variable. So you should also move the sign before the variable or before the term with the term. As there is minus sign with r, I have moved it, and there is minus sign with 1, so I have moved it as well. 2r minus 1 is r and minus 1 plus 1, the different signs. So what we are going to do, we are going to subtract. So 1 minus 1 is 0. So here I have not written 0. 0 is not necessary to be right. So r minus 9 is the answer. Now let's move towards the next part, which is 3y plus 1 by 2 and y minus 1 by 3. It is also subtraction question. You have to subtract two fractions and the denominators are not same. So what we are going to do, we are going to make the denominators same first. So as you know, these two are prime numbers, and to get the same variable we have to multiply them both with each other. So here I have multiplied this whole fraction with 3. Whole fraction means a numerator and denominator both I am going to multiply with 3, and this fraction I am going to multiply 2. So I have multiplied 2 with the numerator as well as with the denominator. So here I have written 3 bracket, as bracket indicates the multiplication sign, so I have written 3 bracket 3y plus 1 divided by 3 multiplied by 2, and then minus sign, and y minus 1 multiplied by 2 divided by 3 multiplied by 2. Now I am going to solve, multiply this 3 inside the bracket. So 3 multiplied by 3 is 9, 9y आ जाएगा यहाँ पे, plus 3 multiplied by 1 is 3, and then 3 multiplied by 2 is 6, and here multiply 2 with y, so 2y, and then multiply 2 with minus, so I multiply this 2 ones are 2 and minus sign as it is. I haven't multiplied this minus sign inside the bracket. 3 multiplied by 2 is 6. Now in the next part, as we have already done, what we are going to do, write the denominator one time, write this term as it is, and with minus sign write this term inside the brackets. Now multiply this minus sign inside the bracket, so 9y plus 3 as it is, then minus 2y, and minus minus is plus, so plus 2 divided by 6. In the next step, 9y minus 2y, I have arranged the variable terms first and then the constant. So 9y minus 2y and plus 3 and plus 2. As the signs are different, so 9 minus 2 is 7y, and then 3 plus 2 is 5 divided by 6. So 7y plus 5 divided by 6 is your answer. Let's move towards the next part. This is the last part of question number 14. Here you also have fractions, and you are seeing that there is a number outside this bracket. So first we are going to multiply this number inside the bracket. So 3w by 4 as it is, plus 3 multiplied by w is 3w, and 3 multiplied by 3 is 9, and minus sign as it is, divided by 2. Now as the denominators are different, so what we are going to do, we are going to check whether they come in the same table or not. So 2 or 4 comes in the same table. What we are going to do, we are going to take the LCM. How we take LCM? We write the both denominators one time and divide it with the first prime number. So first prime number is 2. 2 1 times 2, 2 2 times 4. You have to divide the numbers, and then there is 1. We are not going to divide this again, but we are going to divide this 2. So 1 comes as it is, and this is 1. Now multiply these two terms. 2 multiplied by 2 is equal to 4. So denominator will be 4. Here this fraction contains 4 as the denominator, so we are not going to change this, but we are going to multiply this numerator and denominator with 2 to make this denominator 4. So again we are going to multiply 2 with this 3w minus 9 and the denominator 2 with 2. So 2 multiplied by 3 is 6w and minus 9 multiplied by 2 is 9 2 times is 18. As we have made the denominators same, now what we are going to do, write the denominator one time and write the numerators with this plus sign. So 3w plus 6w minus 18. Now I haven't written this term inside the bracket. Why? Because there is plus sign outside. When there is plus sign outside, there will be no change inside the signs of inside numbers. So I haven't written any bracket because there will be no change in the sign. So 3y plus 6w minus 18, what we are going to do, we are going to add these two variable terms. 6 plus 3 is 9, so 9w minus 18. 9w minus 18 divided by 4. This is your answer. Here you can also simplify this by taking this 9 common. As you know, 9 and 18 are the numbers which come in the same table. You can also take 9 common, but that will be complicated, so this will be your answer. I hope you understood question number 14.